Well, a Fox 5 team investigation finds children in state custody living in conditions the Department of Human Services commissioner calls unacceptable. Some of the most troubled teens have been bunking in county offices. Fox 5 team's Dana Fowle continues her investigation into troubles at DFCS. Dana?
Yeah, it was a practice that was new to me, and I think probably a lot of people. It's a practice of housing teens, and it's called office hoteling. And it's meant for emergency situations only. But for many of the state's most at-risk teens, county offices have become home, sometimes for months. This Fulton County office of the Department of Family and Children's Services is designed to hold working administrative staff. But the Fox 5 team has learned that on its upper floors, it has become dorms for troubled teens.
It is something that I find unacceptable. It's a practice that I want to eradicate.
Candice Broce was appointed commissioner of the Georgia Department of Human Services in September. She oversees DFCS. Ms. Broce learned quickly what this government report shows, that housing teens in administrative offices and hotels is a troubling nationwide trend. The practice of staying in hotels or offices is designed for emergencies with only a 23-hour stay allowed. But a rising number of teens simply can't be placed in foster homes immediately. Data provided by DHS shows about 70 teens bunking this way statewide. In Fulton County, where they've used offices as living quarters, sources tell us it's under less than desirable conditions, sleeping on cots and couches, eating fast food. In a recently published government report, records show 31 teenagers staying longer than overnight, one for more than 2 months. But more up-to-date records the I-team gathered showed one teen living out of a county office for more than 6.5 months.
We've been hearing about parents just turning their children in to the state with mental health issues who said, I can't do this anymore.
That's right.
Here you go.
That's right.
There are a growing number of parents abandoning their teenagers to state custody because they can't find or afford mental health care on their own.
You will have a parent who feels that the only way that their child is going to be able to access adequate mental health or behavioral health services is by giving them up to the state.
To help alleviate the situation, particularly in DeKalb and Fulton counties, lawmakers gave DHS an added $31 million and have offered foster families a one-time $5,000 payment per youth to take teens living in these county offices.
These youth, the ones that end up having longer stays in an office or a hotel setting, they are behaviorally and medically complex. They have deep-rooted trauma, and it is difficult to find the right providers to provide the appropriate care for that child. It is often not as simple as finding a foster family.
Since January, South Fulton County Police have been called to this office hotel space 30 times, and Atlanta Police have responded here 35 times. At both addresses, most of the calls have been for runaways. Ms. Broce estimates office hoteling costs $1,200. This is per child, per day. This covers food, mostly takeout, lodging, and round-the-clock staff. The newly appointed commissioner says since the Fox 5 team reached out, the director of Fulton County DFCS has stepped down, and the Fulton and DeKalb County offices have ended office living for teenagers. We tried to reach out to both county directors for comment. We were unsuccessful.
It is my mission, if I have to run myself into the ground and run the agency out of money into the red, that I will do everything to end the practice of having children stay in offices and hotels.
Now, in the last 2 weeks, 25 Fulton County DFCS workers were fired for staging a protest over their own working conditions, and their boss stepped down around that very same time. All that said, the state oversight group commended Georgia DHS and its DFCS offices for how it handled COVID cases of children in its custody and says overall they're moving in the right direction.
Okay, so if they're not using the offices, the office practice in Fulton and DeKalb now, where are all those young people?
Well, some are in hotels for shorter stays, and they say these are for brief stays. The state said is building a better foster care network now for these at-risk young people who honestly don't want to be placed in yet another home. So they often resist leaving the hotel or the office living environments. But let's say this again. Parents are turning their children over to the state over lack of access to mental health care. And this crosses all socioeconomic groups, all of them.
Wow. Shocking to hear, but then, you know, at the heart of it, there's just so many issues, especially that last part that you mentioned.
Yes,
there.
and it has started a lot of conversations in the newsroom about people here who've had trouble accessing health care for their mental health care for their children because it's really hard to do. No one takes insurance, and if they do, it takes months to get in.
Wow.
And so if you are already an at-risk population or family, can you imagine trying to jump through these hoops?
Can't imagine.
No.
So many issues that need to be tackled. All right,
Absolutely.
Dana, thank you so much.